in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Digging in for Oakland, Ryan Noda.
For Oakland, the first baseman, Ryan Noda.
And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and this one is off and running. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And the batter now, Zach Geloff. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Trout is there. Brings it in. 2 down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again. This one in the air. And that is that. A's go. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo, and he deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of STATCAST. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 100. And
now this is through for a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Brandon Drury to the plate. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He powers that one out of here. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And now the right fielder, Taylor Ward. Warning track, wall, and you can touch all, baseball man. They go back to back. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. This one grounded to Davis. Slings to first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Waste no time there. It's solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Line drive. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And the lead is up to 5. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. Their third home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 7-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Number 38 done for the afternoon. Heads off. We'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Back to the top of the lineup. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Off the batter's iron, gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. He put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's Trout. Allen to first, out, and thank goodness the inning is at last. Top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Seth Brown.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse go after hitters, and get quick outs.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Got him. And 1 out now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Detmers, a 6'2 southpaw, 210 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And it's Aledmys Diaz. Strike 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Ohapi pulls it down, and that'll do it. And the A's are gone. Back here at Angel Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Brandon Drury. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. And a pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 10-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. But he's in there easily.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So a man aboard, Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Their third home run of the inning. It's 12-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Kyle Muller. He's into the game with the bases empty. And next for L.A., Logan O'Hoppe. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now, Nolan Shanuel. Nobody out, runner at first. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Forget it. A 2-run shot make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 14-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second. 15-0. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Here's Mike Trout. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 17-0.
Just an excellent swing home.
Sean Newcomb gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one ripped left field. And that ball is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 18-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And that ball is out of here. And he's gone yard again. His third home run of the game. It's 19-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Well struck left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around first, heading for two. And he's got his second double of the game. Now the left fielder, Mickey Moniak. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Rendon at second with nobody out.
He's going.
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they tag him out. One. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. It's a bomb.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
The batter now line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. See you later. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 23-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Scott Alexander.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He'll circle the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add a pair. It's 25-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center.
Now they've got him in a rundown. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. That one hammered center field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back in Anaheim, top half of the third inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Shea Langoliers. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Yuri Ruiz. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And the 0-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now Nick Allen right through there for a strike. Langoliers over at first with one away. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
Next up for the A's, Ryan Noda. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The Halos up big in this one. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Punch out there. And there is another strikeout.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Popped up, middle of the diamond. Shanuel under it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Alexander back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. It's 26-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Logan O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. Bunted back towards the mound. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Angels,
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Anthony Rendon going deep for the Halos. On to inning number 4. Start of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Trout hauls it in for the out, and there's one down. So here's Brown at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
Threw that
0-2 is the
fastball
count.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Up the middle, Neto. Over to first. That ends the frame. Nothing to. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Zach Neto. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's caught for the out.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second, he wants the cycle. The relay to third. Caught in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Now let's go like the city, yo.
And that one hammered back there. Say goodbye to that one. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 27-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Trevor Gott.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one ripped. That's back. And that one's gone. They go back to back. His 4th home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 28-0. That one down the line. And that's just foul. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Now, Anthony Rendon. Man on second, 2 down. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. And it one hops the wall. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run scores. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
At the plate, Mickey Moniak. And it's fouled away. Runner at second, 2 down. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Two outs, nobody on. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you have everything on time.
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him out the baseline, and that will end the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now Aledmys Diaz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Diaz, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Langoliers
0-1.
now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swinging a foul straight back. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and the first two set down to the top of the fifth. 2 outs, base is empty. Yuri Ruiz up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And now the lefty. Got him looking. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Mason Miller. Zach Neto now at the plate. And the pitch. That one ripped. Ruiz on the move. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Wow, just unbelievable what he's doing here. 4 hits and all 4 have been for extra bases. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Ground ball right side, and foul ball. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Brown ranging back, leaping, and it's gone.
Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Out towards right center field. Gone.
Always scary for a pitch.
Now on the bump, Danny Jimenez. And next for the Angels, Brandon Drury. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. This one grounded to Davis. Whips it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And it's another double for him. His 5th hit of the game. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. So in now for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. Well struck, right field. Bangs off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double and his 5th hit of the game.
I mean, come on, have a game. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And a base hit right there. The throw in, but it's offline.
He beat it. Stay.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now maybe extra bases. Ohapi rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. Relay throw home. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And next for L.A., Zach Neto. That's hard hit on the line. And gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Here's some real power at the plate. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long
gone. Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boone. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastballs.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going, gone. Base is empty with 2 away. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. Back in Anaheim. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here is Nick Allen. The shortstop takes the ball. Up the middle, Neto. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Noda in the box again. Takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. This one in the air. Under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Zach Geloff. Headed down the line. Ward drifts towards it, reaches for it, but it's foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. The pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Has this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That smash towards center. Ruiz pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases, and now let's see if he goes for it. And that's a double.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball.
Not in time. He's safe.
Well, clearly he was.
Lucas Arce gets handed the rock out of the pen. Brandon Drury will hit next. And there's a foul ball. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And that's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
That one ripped. That's back there. And it's off the batter's eye.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now the catcher comes up to him, Logan O'Hoppe.
He's good.
Now they've got him in a rundown. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Brent Rooker. Detmers back to work. Foul ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Popped up left side. Neto under this one. Makes the grab, one away. Seth Brown up next for the A's, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
The lefty fires. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Caught him looking for the K. And welcome back. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Luis Garcia. The right-hander back to work. Here's a rocket out to left. Diaz makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Nolan Shotwell digs in now.
The first base.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of. One of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of this cycle.
I love me some cycle. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a pinch hit double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around third, he scores, and they extend their lead. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Picks himself up at RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
This one in the air, center field. Ruiz under it. Puts it away for the out. So a man aboard. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. That one ripped. That's bad. And in one hops the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And a base hit. Drury around third. He will score, and the lead continues to grow.
Well done. Drives in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Next to hit, Anthony Rendon. Smash down the left field line. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak.
I think he's having some mixed emotions down there at second base, and I wouldn't blame him for being a little frustrated.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We go to the 8th, digging in for Oakland, Aledmys Diaz. Now into the ball game on defense, Matt Thaiss. He takes over behind the plate. The pitch. That one's in there. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now into the game, Michael Stefanik. He takes over as the new first baseman. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And down on strikes. Out number 2.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now it's going to be Ruiz. There's a strike.
Hey, 7 straight
0-1
strikes to
the count.
start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one fouled off. In the air, left field. Should have this one. Makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double. And here is Michael Stefanik. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. In the air, left side. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. In there safely. Now it's going to be Zach Neto. 4 out of 4. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Patrick Sandoval looking to drive in a run with 1 out and a runner at third. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
One away with a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Base hit and a run in to score.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Mike Trout, the next to hit. That one ripped. And it is gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the base.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. One out, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Taylor Ward. Line drive, Adam in center field.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Make a great.
We go to the ninth. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Nick Allen. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That pitch gets the corner. Strike one.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Noda in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Fought off foul. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Puts it away for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Next up for the A's, Zach Gallo. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 outs. That one in there across the letters. The A's down to their final strike. Right through there, got it. And that'll do it.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
Yeah.